Surviving a single gunshot is rare. Surviving 9 at close range is almost unheard of, but Curtis 50 Cent Jackson did just that. Not only did he survive, but he turned his near-death experience into a billion-dollar empire. His story isn't just about fame, it's about resilience, strategy, and an unbreakable mindset. Before the luxury cars, the private jets, and the millions, 50 Cent was just another kid from South Jamaica, Queens, a neighborhood known for its violence, crime, and drug trade. Raised by his single mother, Sabrina Jackson, he had no silver spoon and no easy way out. Sabrina was a hustler, dealing drugs to make ends meet, but when she was mysteriously murdered when he was just 8 years old, his world turned even darker. By the age of 12, Jackson had already stepped into the same dangerous lifestyle. The streets became his classroom, and drug dealing was his way to survive. Arrested multiple times, he quickly learned that the system wasn't built to save him. But he was smart, smarter than most in his position. He saw beyond the block, beyond the life expectancy of a hustler. His first taste of rap wasn't just about music. It was a protest against his reality. He rapped about the streets, about survival, about the life he was living in real time. But before he could truly break out of the cycle, life came at him hard. It was May 24, 2000, a day that should have ended his story. Outside his grandmother's home, an attacker fired 9 bullets at close range. He was hit in the face, legs, arms, and chest. Most men wouldn't make it, but Jackson did. Doctors told him he might never rap again. His jaw was shattered, his body barely functioning, but instead of giving up, he used the pain as fuel. The bullet wounds changed his voice, making it deeper and rawer. Ironically, it became one of the signature elements of his music. As he recovered, he started recording music with an intensity that caught the attention of rap's biggest names. Eminem discovered his mixtape and saw something special. He introduced Jackson to Dr. Dre, and just like that, 50 Cent had a record deal with Shady Records and Aftermath Entertainment. His debut album, Get Rich or Die Try, was an instant classic. Songs like In the Club and Many Men became anthems. The album sold over 12 million copies worldwide, and 50 Cent went from a street hustler to one of the biggest names in music history. But he wasn't just a rapper. He had a vision beyond music. He saw himself as a businessman, a mogul in the making. While most artists focused only on their music careers, 50 Cent was already thinking bigger, planning investments, business deals, and branding strategies that would secure his wealth far beyond album sales. But success wasn't just about music. 50 Cent built an empire, and with it came a lifestyle most could only dream of. Before the mansions, the private lakes, and the multi-million-dollar estates, 50 Cent's reality was far from luxurious. Born and raised in South Jamaica, Queens, he grew up in a small 1,125 FQA 50 home. Modest, simple, and a stark contrast to the wealth he would later accumulate. His early years were spent navigating the rough streets of New York, a world where survival was the priority, not luxury. But as his fame skyrocketed, so did his taste for opulence. He didn't just buy homes, he acquired monuments of wealth, each one more extravagant than the last. His first major real estate move was a mansion in Long Island, a property that would later be wrapped in mystery. This home, a sprawling estate in Dix Hills, seemed to be a symbol of his rise to success. But in 2008, tragedy struck. A devastating fire tore through the property, reducing it to ashes. The cause? Still debated. Some claim it was an accident, while others believe it was arson, a sinister twist in the rapper's already dramatic life. Regardless, the mansion was gone, and 50 Cent took a huge financial hit, selling the land for just $500,000, a massive loss considering he had originally purchased it for $2,400,000. But this was only a small dent in his empire because by then he had already secured a far grander estate. Perhaps the most legendary property he ever owned was the infamous Farmington, Connecticut mansion, a 510,000 palace that previously belonged to boxing legend Mike Tyson. This wasn't just a house, it was a self-contained kingdom, an estate so over the top that it felt more like a luxury resort than a home. Inside, it had 19 bedrooms and 6 kitchens, ensuring that no guest or personal chef would ever be out of space. The main living area was designed for extravagance, with grand staircases, towering ceilings, and designer interiors that screamed wealth. But the real spectacle wasn't just inside. The estate boasted a massive private lake where 50 Cent would often relax, feeding fish and escaping the pressures of fame. There was also an indoor swimming pool, a state-of-the-art recording studio, and even a nightclub that could accommodate 2,000 guests, turning his home into an exclusive party destination. Other amenities included a basketball court, a home theater, and a gym so advanced that professional athletes would envy it. Despite its grandeur, the mansion became more of a financial burden than an asset. Maintaining such a massive estate cost him a staggering $72,000 per month, an expense that eventually outweighed the benefits. He had purchased the property for $4,100,000 in 2003 and spent millions more on renovations, but when he eventually decided to sell, the market wasn't on his side. Originally listed for $18,500,000, the price dropped drastically over the years. By 2019, he sold it for just $2,900,000, an enormous financial loss, proving that even multimillionaires aren't immune to the unpredictability of the real estate market. But while his most famous estate was behind him, 50 Cent's living situation remained unpredictable. At one point, despite having millions in his bank account, he chose to live in a small 2-bedroom apartment, paying just $800 a month in rent. Why? Some believe it was a strategic move to protect his finances during legal battles, while others see it as proof that his mindset isn't tied to material wealth. Currently, 50 Cent keeps his residences tightly under wraps. Some glimpses on his social media suggest that he now lives in a luxury penthouse in New York City, offering breathtaking skyline views and an exclusive private lifestyle. Unlike his past properties, this one remains relatively unknown, perhaps a sign that he's learned from past mistakes, opting for privacy over excess. But for 50 Cent, luxury isn't just about where he sleeps, it's also about what he drives. 50 Cent's success isn't just measured in albums sold or business deals closed. It's displayed in his garage full of some of the most expensive and exclusive cars in the world. For him, luxury isn't just about owning expensive things, it's about making a statement. Every car in his collection represents power, speed, and the relentless hustle that got him to the top. He doesn't just drive, he dominates the road with machines that turn heads wherever he goes. At the top of his collection sits the Bugatti Chiron, the crown jewel of his fleet. This $3 million masterpiece is more than just a car, it's an engineering marvel. The quad turbocharged 1,500 horsepower, launching the car from 0 to 60 mph in under 2.5 seconds. With a top speed of 261 mph, the Chiron is one of the fastest production cars ever built. Owning a Bugatti isn't just about speed, though, it's about exclusivity. The production is extremely limited, and each model is custom-built, ensuring that no two Chirons are the same. It's the ultimate symbol of wealth and status, and 50 Cent made sure to add it to his collection. But that's just the beginning. His love for Rolls-Royce is undeniable, and one of his most luxurious rides is the Rolls-Royce Phantom Drophead Coupe. This $355,000 convertible isn't about racing, it's about making an entrance. With its handcrafted interior, whisper quiet ride, and imposing presence, the Phantom represents pure elegance. It's the kind of car that turns city streets into a runway. Then there's the Bentley Mulsanne, a car that already screams luxury, but 50 Cent took it to the next level. He custom-plated the entire car in gold, making sure it stood Lamborghini out even among other high-end vehicles. This $420,000 masterpiece is as much a work of art as it is a car, proving that for 50 Cent, standard luxury isn't enough. Of course, no celebrity car collection is complete without a fleet of Lamborghini, and 50 Cent doesn't disappoint. One of his favorites is the Lamborghini Aventador S Roadster, a $500,000 supercar with an aggressive design and a naturally aspirated V12 engine that delivers 740 horsepower. It's loud, it's fast, and it's built for attention. He also owns a Lamborghini Urus, the high-performance SUV that blends power and practicality. It's a $260,000 beast, proving that even when he needs extra space, he doesn't compromise on speed. Then there's the Mercedes-Benz G63 AMG, a luxury SUV that has become a favorite among rappers and entrepreneurs. With its boxy design, high ground clearance, and twin-turbo V8 engine, it's the perfect combination of toughness and style. 50 Cent also owns a Bentley Continental GT, another $200,000-plus luxury coupe that provides insane speed with first-class comfort. What makes 50 Cent's car collection even more impressive is his annual tradition of buying himself a new car for his birthday. Every year, he treats himself to another high-end vehicle, expanding his fleet and reinforcing his status as one of the most extravagant car collectors in the entertainment industry. For 50 Cent, cars are more than just transportation. They're symbols of power, success, and dominance. Every vehicle in his collection reflects a different side of his personality. The Bugatti Chiron represents ambition, the drive to be the best. The Rolls-Royces symbolize sophistication, the rewards of a well-executed business empire. The Lamborghinis embody raw power and energy, a reminder that he's still the same street-smart hustler who refuses to slow down. His love for luxury extends far beyond the skies. 50 Cent's vacations are nothing short of extravagant. He frequently jets off to Dubai, the Caribbean, and private island resorts, where he indulges in five-star accommodations, exotic experiences, and exclusive events. He's been seen in some of the most prestigious hotels and villas, living in complete luxury wherever he goes. Then there's his nightlife lifestyle. When 50 Cent steps into a club, he doesn't just buy a bottle, he buys the VIP section. He's been known to drop hundreds of thousands of dollars in a single night, making sure that his presence is felt. Whether it's high-end nightclubs in Miami, Las Vegas, or New York, his parties are legendary. It's not just about drinking expensive champagne, it's about commanding attention and making a statement. Of course, he doesn't keep his lavish lifestyle a secret. 50 Cent loves to flex on social media, showcasing his wealth in ways that keep his fans entertained and his haters envious. He frequently posts stacks of cash, exotic locations, luxury cars, and high-end fashion, proving that he's still living life at the top. But is it just for show? Or is it part of his branding? Some argue that his public displays of wealth are a strategic marketing move, reinforcing his image as a powerful entrepreneur. Others believe he simply enjoys living large and making sure the world knows it. Regardless of the reason, one thing is certain: 50 Cent's lifestyle is as extravagant as it gets. From private jets to million-dollar parties and first-class vacations, he lives life without limits. Every aspect of his lifestyle screams power, success, and domination. But even with all this wealth, what makes 50 Cent an icon is his unbreakable mindset. 50 Cent's success isn't just about money, fame, or luxury, it's about an unstoppable mindset. From the streets of Queens to the heights of global stardom, he's proven that mental toughness is the real currency of power. His entire career is built on a simple philosophy: never back down, never stop evolving, and never let anyone dictate your worth. Few people have faced the level of adversity he has, shot 9 times and left for dead. Abandoned by the music industry before he even got his first album out. Millions were lost, bankruptcy filed, and lawsuits thrown at him, yet every time he found a way to rise. His ability to survive, adapt, and dominate is what separates him from those who have talent but don't have the resilience to sustain success. For 50 Cent, reinvention is the key to longevity. He started as a rapper, became a business mogul, then transformed into a television powerhouse. When rap alone wasn't enough to keep him at the top, he shifted gears, building brands, making investments, and taking over Hollywood. The Power universe on Starz wasn't just a TV show, it was a multi-million-dollar expansion of his empire, and he's still not done. His success isn't luck, it's strategy, discipline, and a relentless work ethic. He believes that if you're not moving forward, you're falling behind. One of his most famous quotes sums it up best: "If you're not hustling, you're falling behind." In his world, there's no room for complacency. He constantly seeks new opportunities, outworks his competition, and stays ahead of the game. But beyond just making money, he's also smart with it. Unlike many rappers who go broke after reaching the top, 50 Cent learned to protect and grow his wealth. His philosophy? Smart money moves matter more than fast money. He understands that money isn't just about spending, it's about investing, multiplying, and making sure it works for you in the long run. At the end of the day, 50 Cent's legacy isn't just about his music, businesses, or wealth. It's about proving that no matter how many times life knocks you down, you can always get back up. He's lived through violence, betrayal, financial losses, and industry blackballing, yet he keeps winning. He didn't just change his own life, he became a blueprint for success. His story isn't about luck or privilege, it's about outworking, outsmarting, and outlasting the competition. He turned pain into power, setbacks into comebacks, and doubters into believers. Hate it or love it, the underdog's on top. 50 Cent's journey is far from over. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and share your feedback in the comments section. But his love for luxury doesn't stop at cars. His taste in jewelry is just as extravagant. When it comes to flaunting wealth, 50 Cent spares no expense on his obsession with diamond-encrusted watches and extravagant jewelry. For him, these aren't just accessories, they're status symbols, investments, and statements of power. His collection of luxury timepieces is worth millions, with each watch representing the kind of success and resilience that defines his career. From fully iced-out Audemars Piguet pieces to rare Cartier rings, his collection is a showcase of the finest craftsmanship, each piece glistening under the spotlight. One of his most eye-catching watches is the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak, a $235,000 timepiece completely covered in diamonds. The Royal Oak is already an elite watch, but 50 Cent took it to another level by adding an exquisite layer of custom diamond work. It's bold, it's loud, and it perfectly represents his persona. He isn't just about owning expensive things, he customizes them to fit his larger-than-life image. Another standout in his collection is the Hublot Big Bang Evolution, a $110,000 masterpiece adorned with 120 diamonds. This watch isn't just about luxury, it's about innovation. With a sleek modern design and high-performance movement, it's a favorite among athletes and entrepreneurs who want both precision and flash. For 50 Cent, it's yet another statement piece that shows he plays by his own rules. But the crown jewel of his collection? The Audemars Piguet Chandelier is one of the most expensive and exclusive rapper-owned watches in history. Worth a jaw-dropping $1,390,000, this timepiece is covered in hundreds of baguette-cut diamonds, reflecting light from every angle. This is more than just a watch, it's a collector's item, a work of art on the wrist, and one of the ultimate flexes in the world of hip-hop luxury. Beyond watches, 50 Cent's taste for diamonds extends to his rings and other accessories. One of his most prized possessions is the Cartier Panther Diamond Ring, a rare handcrafted piece worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Cartier's Panther collection is known for its iconic design, and owning one of these rings places him among an elite group of high-net-worth individuals who indulge in the rarest pieces of jewelry. But why does 50 Cent invest so heavily in watches and jewelry? Is it just about showing off, or is there a deeper strategy behind the diamonds? Some say it's a power move, a way to assert dominance in an industry where image is everything. Others believe it's simply part of his brand, a continuation of the hip-hop culture where luxury represents success. Whatever the reason, his collection speaks for itself. Each watch, each ring, and each diamond-encrusted piece is proof that he made it. Every time he steps out with $1 million watch on his wrist, it's not just about wealth. It's about legacy, influence, and a relentless rise from the bottom to the top. But 50 Cent's lifestyle isn't just about spending, he's also making millions through smart investments. 50 Cent didn't just dominate hip-hop, he mastered the art of business, turning his brand into a multi-million-dollar empire that extends far beyond music. Unlike many artists who rely solely on record sales and concerts, 50 saw the bigger picture. He understood that true wealth doesn't come from a hit song, it comes from ownership, investments, and strategic business moves. Over the years, he built a portfolio that made him one of the most financially successful rappers in history. One of his biggest financial wins came from an unexpected investment in vitamin water. At a time when most rappers were signing endorsement deals just for the upfront check, 50 Cent did something different. He negotiated a minority stake in the company instead of a typical celebrity sponsorship. This move turned out to be one of the smartest decisions of his career. In 2007, Coca-Cola acquired Vitamin Water's parent company Glassau in a massive $4.1 billion deal. Reports suggest that 50 Cent walked away with a staggering $100 million payout after taxes. Cementing his reputation as more than just a rapper, he was now a business mogul. But that wasn't his only big win. In 2014, he became a major investor in Effen Vodka, a premium liquor brand based in the Netherlands. Once again, 50 Cent didn't just lend his name, he took equity in the business. Over the years, his strategic marketing and influence boosted the brand's visibility, making it a competitor in the high-end vodka market. Then, in 2017, he cashed out, selling his stake for an estimated $60 million. Another major business move, another massive payday. Then came his biggest deal yet, television. 50 Cent saw the potential in Hollywood early and leveraged his street credibility to create, produce, and act on his projects. His biggest success? The Power franchise. The original series, which premiered on Starz in 2014, was a massive hit. Not only did it become one of the network's highest-rated shows, but it also turned 50 Cent into a TV mogul. By 2018, he signed a $150 million deal with Starz, ensuring multiple spin-offs and a long-term relationship with the network. The Power universe is still growing today, with multiple hit spin-offs like Power Book 2 Ghost and Power Book 3 Raising Kanan. Beyond that, he owns G-Unit Records, his headphone brand, Skin Life, and his liquor company, Sire Spirits, which produces high-end champagne and cognac. His brand has expanded into everything from fashion to boxing promotions, proving that he knows how to diversify and keep the money flowing. Of course, not every investment worked out. He's had his share of financial setbacks, including lawsuits, business losses, and a high-profile bankruptcy case. But what sets him apart is his ability to bounce back. Every time he takes a hit, he finds a way to rebuild, reinvent, and rise even stronger. But even with all this wealth, 50 Cent has faced major financial setbacks that shocked the world. In 2015, the world was shocked when headlines broke that 50 Cent had filed for bankruptcy. How could a man who had earned hundreds of millions of dollars be drowning in debt? It seemed impossible, but the truth was far more complex than just going broke. Behind the scenes, lawsuits, excessive spending, and financial mismanagement had nearly destroyed his fortune. At the time, reports stated that 50 Cent was $28 million in debt. He had been involved in multiple high-profile lawsuits, including a $7 million judgment against him for leaking a private video involving a rival's ex-girlfriend. He also owed millions to various creditors, and his extravagant lifestyle wasn't helping. Owning a massive mansion, a fleet of luxury cars, and a high-cost brand image meant that money was constantly flowing out, but not enough was coming in to keep up. His spending habits were legendary. He was known for buying luxury cars in bulk, throwing million-dollar parties, and investing in businesses that didn't always pay off. He once joked about keeping stacks of cash just for Instagram photos, but in reality his wealth was being drained fast. As the legal battles piled up and creditors came knocking, 50 Cent made a shocking decision. He filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Many thought this was the end of his empire, a fall from grace for one of hip-hop's biggest names, but they didn't realize 50 Cent was always playing the long game. Filing for bankruptcy wasn't just about being broke, it was a strategic financial move. Chapter 11 allowed him to restructure his debts, protect his assets, and regain control over his finances. Instead of losing everything, he negotiated repayment plans that worked in his favor. While most people would have taken years to recover, 50 Cent made one of the greatest comebacks in entertainment history. In 2018, he signed a massive $150 million TV deal with Starz, securing his position as a major player in Hollywood. His Power franchise was already a hit, but this deal expanded it, creating multiple spin-offs and ensuring a steady stream of revenue for years to come. At the same time, he rebuilt his business empire by focusing on smarter investments. He sold his F&N vodka stake for an estimated $60 million, continued growing his Sire Spirits liquor brand, and doubled down on television production, branding deals, and strategic investments. By 2022, 50 Cent was